na 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 doof 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 doof. Hey, you didn't see me come in there. You just got me reading my new book, To Catch a Thief, the story of Metal Jesus Rocks, as he goes back and forth in time to pretend he didn't steal the song. Yeah, so, oh god, this is hilarious. So obviously I made the video on Monday showing the evidence from Evil Streams' video, and I also showed the song that Metal Jesus allegedly ripped off. Can't say he definitely did it, even though it sounds identical. Apart from slightly speeded up on his version. And we have a statement. So we put this out on what day is this going out? This is going out on Wednesday, the February the 8th. So I mean, I was a little bit late, getting the original video up in the first place, but it gives it time for a few, a load more comments go up, even though he technically put this up on Saturday evening. Yeah, but it gives it time, plenty of comments to go through. I'll go through as many as I can until I get fed up, but there are a lot of them. We've got Twitter, and we've got his community post on YouTube. And so a statement about my Metal Jesus theme song, Putana, which sounds rather rude. I know there's a word, puta, which is like a slang insulting a woman. I mean, quite frankly, if I don't know his situation, but I'm pretty sure if I was married, my wife would not be happy about me using a title like that on my song if I wrote music. I mean, he doesn't really write music. He just, Rata Blanca, they can write music. MJR, he just sort of, strings the same few notes together. He's like the equivalent. He's not even in the same league as Bad News, the comic strip presents fake band hosted by 3/4 of the Young Ones and Peter Richardson. Peter Richardson was meant to be in the Young Ones, but he dropped out for whatever reason, a reason I've forgotten. And oh god, what was his name? He stepped in, Christopher. His name's escaped me for the time being. But anyway, there's Dr. Mike, the cool person. He steps in instead. But then along came Bad News, and it's Rick Mail, Adrian Edmondson. Oh god, my brain. Nigel Planer, just absolute genius. It really is. He made 2 albums. One sort of technically music, and the other one was sort of Bad News. First one, Bad News, and the second one's called Bad News Bootleg, which is a lot of chit chat, and it's absolutely hilarious and brilliant. I absolutely love it. I wish there is a CD version of them, but it's like only got certain. It's got selections from both albums. If they put out both albums on 2 CDs, I would buy it tomorrow. But I could buy it today because I could just go on Amazon. But I would buy it instantly. Is the point? And yet they don't. They just sort of make a bit of a hodgepodge on CD. But it's all on YouTube. I'm pretty sure of it. It's pretty sure it's all still there. So you look at Bad News. If I can find a link to a playlist, I will do. I'll put it in the video description. But it's absolutely brilliant stuff. And even like 30 years on since I first heard it, 30 odd years, it still just cracks me up. So, MJR says, some people are claiming I intentionally stole, or oh god, you can use commas. Punctuation is free. Jason Lindsay. Some people are claiming I intentionally stole or plagiarized another band's song. Rata Blanca is the band, song, you can see it there, for my theme song. That is absolutely not true. As you and see below, I still have my CD backup Sony Vegas audio files with the date timestamps from 1999, originally called Butana and then later Putana, before I used it as my YouTube theme song years later. I had not heard this other band's song before today. Oh yeah, so a man who claims to be into metal and all kinds of rock music hasn't heard of this song. I doubt that very much. And theirs appears to be published in 2005, brackets after me. While the riff is similar, mine is different chords, which sounds the same to me. Different chords and accents, and played at a faster surf punk tempo. Well, the tempo doesn't make a jot of difference. Also, my verses, chorus, and bridge are completely different. Well, it doesn't matter. The way you can hear at the start, which is your song is just a start all the way through, is just identical. As is a guitar solo. You don't play guitar. You just strum a few bits together. Any similarities on my part to any other song is 100% coincidence. And thanks. I think it was Sweet and Tender Hooligan who pointed this out in the live chat of Evil Streams video. Not the live chat, I think, for the one that's still online, but one that was on the other day when he was going over it again, and that's now, I think, private. But he mentioned this is the Streisand Effect, and I remember sort of roughly what the Streisand Effect is, but I'll read out what it says anyway, and we'll go into why. The Streisand Effect is the way in which oh God, get me words out. The Streisand Effect is the way in which attempts to hide, remove, or censor information can lead to the unintended. Oh, excuse me, my voice is going. Thank you. The Streisand Effect is the way in which attempts to hide, remove, or censor information can lead to the unintended consequence of increasing awareness of that information. Excuse me. So basically, and if you look up Streisand Effect on Wikipedia, there's an image of Barbra Streisand's clifftop residence in Malibu, California. Now, the California Coastal Record Project put a photograph of, well, to them, it was just a record of their coastal project, but it just happened to feature her clifftop residence in Malibu. And it was just taken to document California coastal erosion, and the photograph was taken in 2003. So it all sounds fairly straightforward. I'm not going to put it on this video. You can look it up on Wikipedia. I won't put it on this video because, I don't want Barbra Streisand trying to contact me. Well, she can contact me. That's perfectly fine. She's 80 years old. She's still quite hot. So, I'd be very happy to invite her around for dinner. But I don't really want her suing me. Anyway, so the idea was she was a bit annoyed that her house was made part of public record. But by sort of complaining about it and doing like a cease and desist letter to say, you can't talk about my house and you can't publish my house, and I don't want anyone to know. I don't want anyone to know that this is my house and where I live, or one of my many houses. I do not want anyone talking about my house. Alas for her, by trying to suppress the fact that that she didn't want anyone talking about her house, it resulted in everybody talking about her house. And so that's the thing. You try to sort of suppress something, and it just means that everyone's talking about it. Whereas if she just said nothing at all, it would have all quickly passed over, and no one would even have known that was her house. It's pretty sure I can see from the picture, because the house is quite small compared to the rest of the picture. I mean, it's still a big house, but it's quite small compared to the rest of it. You wouldn't be able to see her walking about anyway. So you wouldn't know it was her house. So there we go. So basically, by sort of drawing attention to it with this and his community post, is he basically saying, yeah, the jig is up, Dom. You got me. And then Rata Blanca can go after him and issue copyright ID claims. So, let's see what else he's got to talk about on this thing. So, let's just see what all the... Carling, pint of, probably. I've got a cold as well. Let's just see what his evidence is. I'm always here to see what evidence we've got. Oh well, I do apologise. I beg your pardon. That's clearly Rata Blanca and made before 2005. Well, colour me shocked. Posted oval, whatever that means. Funky dick, funky dot. I'm not quite sure what that means. Butana, which has got one T there rather than. So it's got two T's in the title, two T's, one A, but one T, two N's on there. Either way, there was absolutely nothing to suggest that was made in 1999, nor that it actually contains any music at all, nor that whatever Putana is, even if that was made in 1999, is anything to do with this. Yet all these simps seem to think otherwise. So, my lud, let's see the evidence. Evidence B. Putana vocal scratch recording. Vocals take 3, 4. Lead guitar. Excuse me. Putana value recording. December. Various dates in December 99 and January 7, 2000. That could be anything. So that even does, he says, oh, well, this is my song that I wrote. Well, you could have made a video showing those actual, because you're not going to make a video because it would have very bad audience retention compared to your average video. So you wouldn't get as big a number of hits as you would on the other videos, even though those are all failing. Really pops. As such, your channel would overall have less video retention, your average viewer retention on each video, and your video could fall in rank with Google and YouTube. So you don't want to do that. But even still, you could have just made all those and just, I mean, this could be a Photoshop job anyway, but even if you put it on a computer, you could have just set those dates to anything. Even if we were looking at it, live, as it were, you clicking on things and it's saying 1999. It could be anything. There was no evidence to suggest, even if we saw that in the flesh, that that would be your song made in 1999. Really bops. So the stupidity from these simps is amazing. It's quite hilarious. And we haven't even got to the comments yet. So, oh God, I've got a cold. Let's have a look. Actually, as I sort of talk, I think it's taken me quite a long time just to do an intro before I even get to any comments. I think in this video, I'll just look at Twitter comments and then I'll do another video another time, which goes into the comments on what do you call it? That community post on YouTube. So, first of all, so we've got 38 retweets, 1,200 likes, 9 quote tweets. So, let's have a look. Let's start with the quote tweets because they're easier to deal with. Mario, I had a quick look at these before. I'm not going to even attempt to translate these, but that's his video. That's a theme tune for Metal Jesus Rocks. So I'm not going to click on that. Obviously, it'll just give me a strike. Another, is that Spanish? I'm not even going to attempt to read that. Rooker play, wow. So yeah, Rooker's bought his blue tick, same as me. The Game Beaters. Yeah, they bought their blue tick as well. It's a waste of time buying a blue tick. I don't believe MGR stole anything. Besides this, find a song that didn't take influence from another song. It's hard, because that's how art works. It's not influence, it just sounds the same. Kinda ridiculous. 8 watches exist like this. Oh, God. Punctuation, lad. Kinda ridiculous. Hate watches exist like this, trying to get people involved in a frivolous lawsuit. Okay, Zoe Kirk Robinson. What's wrong with the mouth there? Metal Jesus is a fantastic YouTuber who doesn't deserve to be targeted by drama channels, i.e. hacks and troublemakers, who are lying to drum up views. He's a good guy, leave him be. We'll come back to that one. Oh, it's Brett Weiss. Hey, my name's Brett Weiss. About my book, about my Patreon. It's always something. Sigh. See what replies we've got. I know, hey, it's Metal Jesus here. I know, right? And the usual suspects too. They love their drama. And, hey, sweet and tender. Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, sorry, this is where I saw. I thought I saw it in the live chat. No, it was on this because I have flicked through some of the tweets already. Yes, this is where I saw Sweet Nintendo's comment. You guys ever heard of the Streisand Effect? If not, you might want to Google it. Do go and Google it after this because yeah, the Wikipedia thing goes into detail about it there. And there's the uber hot Barbara Streisand there. Damn it, you stole my song except for the music, lyrics, melody, cadence. Well, it is the same frigging melody. We published long after you. Well, where's the evidence? I've not seen the evidence even after seeing the evidence. Smoky Mountain Wrestling, never a dull moment in the retro gaming scene. So, the Retro Bro. Now, I feel disgusted with myself. I'm actually agreeing with Retro Ho. Responding to an accusation from 130 something, so that's what you're talking about, evil streams. Responding to an accusation from 130 sub-count channel makes this seem just more sus. Just saying. So, yeah. In other words, it's true what's happened, that MGL's stolen the song, in his view. So, damn it, I hate to agree with Retro Ho. Some replies. No, it's called getting out ahead of bad press. You making this tweet is the only sus thing here. Excuse me. Bad press from a drunken comedy parody channel. Lol, come on man, nobody took that video serious. Larger empires have been toppled by smaller forces. If you have the evidence, then it's good to drag the lie into the light and see it die as early as possible. Oh, this isn't dying at all. Leave no room for doubt. Defend yourself before it escalates and people assume worse of you. Exactly. It's the internet. Act too slow. Oh dear, the internet where everyone disagrees. Act too slow and people assume the worst. It can't / shouldn't escalate if the truth is made irrevocably clear from the jump. I can say escalate. I can't say escalate, but I can say irrevocably. Yeah. Given the truth is proven here, which it isn't, I do wonder what's the bad thing people are now supposed to assume. Probably the same thing. Plagiarizing a song. There are people who already don't like you and will run with it and everything that could make you look bad, disregarding anything you do / say to defend yourself. That is true. Nothing you can do about the haters and people who don't care for the truth. That's why you cherish the good peeps around you. Show additional replies or may contain offensive content. When it says that, there is never any offensive content. Also, it says some people accused him. Some people. If I understand correctly, it was a small group of people from some podcast that wasn't meant to be taken seriously. But even then, it's those people plus listeners, and some take it seriously. Accusations of plagiarism isn't a thing to sit on your hands over. If you're sitting on your hands, you can't be over it. Well, I suppose you can be over your hands. Yeah, definitely, like you said, drag it out into the open and smash GT. Oh, smash it, sorry. Right, so let's go back up a little bit. So, Zoe. I'm logged in on a disposable account here just because I can't read MJL's tweets otherwise. So I think I could reply to Zoe, but I think I'll quote tweet. Why not? So here we are. I'm logged in on my usual account. MJI's Metal Jesus is a fantastic YouTuber who doesn't deserve to be targeted by drama channels who are lying to try and drum up views. He's a good guy. But yes. Metal Jesus Rocks is a good guy who never lies other than trying to drum up 50k for an RV trip to buy up all the games in everyone's hometowns for a free holiday. Oh, and his basement leak insured for, and pretending freaking hell, and pretending the GameCube was broken by a free device, not Is it Kinsey? Kenzie's bottom. Right, so now I've run out of... I've got too many... God, this stupid thing. I hate Twitter sometimes. Okay, bear with me. 50k. I'll keep that $sign in. 50k for... Oh, there we go. So, yes, Metal Jesus Rocks is a good guy who never lies other than trying to drum up 50k for RV trip to buy up all the games in everyone's hometowns for a free holiday. Oh, and his basement leak in short for, and pretending the GameCube was broken by a free device. This was at the what you call it, that beach trip where Reggie spent all the time on his mobile phone or his GameCube or Game Boy, whatever it was. Yeah, Reggie likes to play with Game Boys. Yeah, pretending the GameCube was broken by a free device, not from Kenzie's bottom when she apparently fell on it. But yeah, so it's Kenzie's bottom. I think it's how you spell Kenzie. I know it's not Kelsey, it's the other one. It's the larger lady. So there you go, Zoe. I look forward to being blocked by you shortly, I imagine. Just send now. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Canadian Gamer. Yeah, I enjoyed Cold War. That was good fun. Right, let's carry on. Okay, so we looked at the quote tweets. Let's have a look at the replies. So, first one reply, he looks familiar. For your information, we published a music CD through MP3 back in 2001/2, which I show in several of my game room tours. But even still, how will we know that that's got that song on? We won't. So still no proof. Kenneth Cook says, many of us don't doubt you, so sorry you're going through this out of nowhere. So not many people are seeing his tweets. Or any of, well, 13,000 people have seen that, but then only 13 people have seen this tweet. This is very sus of Twitter. For your information, not the band doing this, a YouTube drama channel trying to get the band to issue copyright claims against my videos. I don't remember Evil Streams saying that. I said that. I said, hey, Casablanca, just, take some note about what's going on. So yeah, because you suck, Metal Jesus Rocks, you throw out false copyright strikes, you're a bastard and I hate you. Apart from that, you're absolutely lovely. Let's see what replies we've got. Sheesh, don't people have better stuff to do? Well, but what about, throwing false copyright strikes? Drama YouTube channel needs stuff like this because their regular gaming content doesn't get any views. Yeah, because as Darius has mentioned a number of times, people like you hoard the algorithm. You make the most laziest fucking videos. And well, even then, I was going to say you get a lot of hits, but even then, you don't really get an awful lot of hits because these days, that's his, what do you call it, community post, by the way. And as of today, it's got 720 comments. Good God. That'll be fun to go through. But yeah, even it used to get over 100,000 views easily on each video. Now he can barely struggle to get to that number unless he's just doing crap like here's my games collection again. Or if he's just got transphobic Reggie on, or if he's just buying a whole load of shit in thrift stores and so on. But in terms of, I'll tell you what's really weird. I'm not going to bring up the statistics or anything, but where were we? There's a video I've got of this is a really bizarre example. Dead by Daylight. I made a video in December 2021 of it was just about 10-11 minutes of the gameplay, and I didn't expect it to get many hits because it's just a basic bit of gameplay, and it was because the game came out for free on Epic Games Store that week. So just a quick 11-minute video. Here's the gameplay, have a look, tra-la-la, it's out for free to buy this week, or to get for free this week. And then it just kind of pootled along, getting not many hits, fine. And then all of a sudden, lately, in fact, we can find out, in fact, it might not do it in Edge, but we'll see what happens actually, because if let's just go to, can we get Google up on this? Oh yeah, because it'll be Google, because I'm on Edge. It might try and bring up Bing. Yeah, this will actually bring up the statistics. Go away. Microsoft recommended settings. Come on, Google. Yeah, basically, it's just suddenly started taking off. December 2021 was like 14 months ago, and all of a sudden, what got hardly any views at the time is now taking off. Why? Why is that the case? Oh, this is taking absolutely fucking forever. Just Google, come on. Right. Now I found from the reach section of the statistics on my YouTube channel, if I look at Dead by Daylight gameplay, now from that, when I looked it up last time, I came I came second in the results, and I came first if I put PC at the top. Now in both, if we look at both, I'm top in both. Imagine if all my videos suddenly became top in both. How many hits would I get? I'd get bloody loads. And also what Google have also done here, 10 key moments in this video. As the entity commands, survivor's role, skill checks, terror radius, teamwork, healing, killer's role, damaging generators, killer's powers, tutorial complete. Well, it wasn't really tutorial complete, I don't think. It was just I just played it till I got bored of it. But I didn't put any. There's no chapters in the video, so Google itself has taken it upon itself to create a load of chapters and highlight it so that it will draw people into certain things. So if people are thinking, oh, how do I damage the generator in Dead by Daylight, they can just suddenly see my video and thank you, Google, for pointing it out where to click on it. But why? Why did this not happen on day one? Why did it happen at all? Why is it happening now? In fact, I looked at it the other day and it was on 3,100 hits, probably just under a week ago, and now it's on 3,800. Why this video? Why such an old video? I don't know. I don't get it at all. If anyone knows, please explain, because I'd love to know how the algorithm works, because all of a sudden, Windy Pops, this video is taking off. Anyway, thank you very much, Google. Please do that for all my other videos. More Windy Pops. So, doesn't get any views. This is fair, but if they put as much effort into gaming stuff as drama, they'd be semi-successful. It's not like there isn't enough material. Well, not really. It depends what, trying to get hits with just gameplay is pretty difficult on YouTube these days because certain people have hogged the algorithm. Now, people are saying, oh, you're just slamming MJR because he's successful. DJR are my initials. You're just slamming MJR because he's successful. Sure, he's got nearly 900,000 subscribers. He should be on over 1 million by now. But he's the laziest motherfucker I've ever seen on YouTube for so many hits. He's putting out one video a week maximum these days. And I see other YouTubers with either the same number or even far more subscribers. And they are putting out regular content, even daily. That is, and they deserve every success. But this motherfucker, he's just the laziest bastard. And he just gets loads of hits, well, not so many hits as he used to, just off the laziest content. He's clearly run out of ideas. So, yeah, I champion those who actually put forth the effort, but he doesn't. Matt Witter, is this all they have to do with their time? Blah, 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 blah. Don't let them get to you. Rammstein has a similar sound to a Ministry song. Well, I know, I've heard of Rammstein. I've heard of both of them, but I don't know the song he's talking about. Because he could have just said which song he's talking about. People try anything else to do but try to claim something that isn't theirs. I'm not claiming anything. Nobody should mess with MJ, the most realist dude on the YouTube platform. Never trust a man with a beard. There you go. Someone making a YouTube video about something without doing any research whatsoever. I don't believe it. Well, I did do the research, so go and watch my video, except you won't. You'll just cut for MJR. Why would anyone try to mess with you? You're like the coolest, chillest, nicest dude on the platform. And that's the kind of person who gives lots of money to MJR because of his, and help boost his sort of $5,000 Patreon each month. I'm a single, but I'm a Patreon. What are drama channels? They are losers. Oh, God. Losers. There's no apostrophe there. Losers that whine about other people's content. There's no apostrophe in that. Why do you put an apostrophe when there isn't an apostrophe? I found it reported as misinformation. Lol. I hate people who just put lol. Just so fucking lazy. Hang on. Water. Getting some water. Yo, can you give brother a link for Metal Jesus Rocks? Search Metal Jesus plagiarism as it comes up. Be sure to thumbs down too. Thanks, found and reported. So, there was also another comment in there. Yeah. So, let me tell you what happens when you downvote a video or you thumbs down a video. All you're doing is boosting it in the. You're giving it engagement. Whether you comment on it and go, you anchor, because I had a lot of comments like that from MJR Sims, and I've just blocked a lot of them. Whether they comment on it, whether they downvote it, because they're certainly not going to upvote it. But if they downvote it, then it just ends up. In fact, I might reply to some of these and include the link. If they downvote it, then YouTube thinks, oh, this video is getting a lot of engagement, and it then throws the video out to more people. So thank you. Please do downvote. Why do you think people say if you like it, give it a thumbs up? If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Why would some people? I think Linus Tech Tips has done that. I think Spawnwave's done that. Why would they suggest doing that if it was bad for their video? They wouldn't, because they know that it means engagement. Must be hard to find. Channel lol, can't find anything. Well, you've seen my Twitter. I mean, it's nothing bullshit channel, but I searched Metal Jesus plagiarism, and it was a top search item. Let's go back to. Can I come top twice? Oh, there we go. Metal Jesus Rocks abuses YouTube's copyright system. Well, there we go. That time I did use chapters. But, yeah, so Metal Jesus. Yeah. So it's perfectly obvious there. Brian Stelter. I love Brian Stelter. Look up Mark Dice, Brian Stelter. It's hilarious. So if you look up Metal Jesus plagiarism, you see all the times when he tried and failed, and I won. So, there. The Tommy Tallarico part was a disinformation, or what part of the joke didn't you get? These guys are drinking and getting high. That's on Evil Streams channel. Did you watch the video? Oh wait, you were too busy full striking and loving Jesus. Why don't you look like your avatar? Does YouTube know about that? Parody channel is misinformation. Oh my god, I better go report sites like The Onion and Babylon Bee straight away. Well, if you're even reading them, why would you? You can report them all you like, but it won't work. It may not be a fan of channels like Radical Rick. Yeah, he's a wanker. But they have a right to voice criticism. Let us know how you get on with the status of your report, though. They won't. Can't you report them for doing that? No. It also always seems like it's some third party stirring the pot with these things. Hope you get it sorted. This is why I'm scared to death of starting my own YouTube channel. It's so sad people use their resources and time to try and screw someone else's life, especially when it's someone as nice as you. Drama channels, they suck. Ah yes, of course, drama channels. Hopefully the band doesn't get any hate because of this. Can evil? Is that evil? Yeah, hello evil. Let us know so we can all... There you go, you see. Downvote away. Downvote away. Hang on a second. I've got some ice cream as well. Lovely. So I think I'll reply to some of these and include my link, I think. What an unhinged corner of YouTube. Scrolling through all these accounts, reaction scam. Uncomfortable. What a douche that person is. Rock on MGR. When you're successful, people come after you. Stupid world we live in. MGR has no respect. Drama channels are leeches. Crazy. This will probably be their most viewed video because their content is bad. Not as bad as your fucking writing. This is why we can't have nice things. Why are people such asshats? Asshats a good word. The hell? Joe Rogan. Why are they bringing Joe Rogan into it? Sorry, just having some water. Lucha Vibes, who, excuse me, you're following one person, you've got 39 followers. Why have you wasted buying a blue tick? Fucking hell. So he's just publishing his own link, basically. Let's go back. So Game Nutsack. Sorry, Mr. Metal Jesus. My intro also has an electric guitar. It also has chords that go from low to a high chord, and even from a higher, lower, whatever. I look forward to your day in court. User tweets back at you with a GG pic, whatever that is, and suddenly you out here trying to be a music overlord. I bite my thumb at thee. I'm going to fart into a mic and then copy strike every recorded fart in history. Yo just got sacked, as in these cucks who they think they just do. Whoever, I don't know who GameSack is. I think I've heard the name, but I don't watch their content, obviously. I couldn't care less. Honestly, whoever Voltar is, he could have bought his blue tick, I don't know. Excuse me, more water. Voltar, honestly, this is just ridiculous. You shouldn't even have to make this post. But he has done, and then we have the Streisand Effect. MGR says, I agree, it's stupid. But the drama YouTuber was trying to convince the band here on Twitter to copyright claim all my videos. So I had to defend myself. That was me. Matt Rig, that's super frustrating. Hopefully this puts an end to it. Oh no. File a copyright claim against his band. Oh yeah. That's going to go well, isn't it? Man, this sucks. I hope things clear up with the band if that's needed. I am sorry. These idiotic copyright claims are getting out of hand. There's no copyright claims have happened yet. Oh, John Riggs. Good God. Mr. Amico shill. I kind of hear it, but there's only so much you can do with the same chords in a billion songs that already exist. Lame people would say you stole this song, which does rock, and not like literally any other song you could have picked. He's the only member of the MGR crew coming to his defence. No one else is getting involved, it seems. Then again, there's no real crew anymore. And if you listen to both songs in their entirety, they're completely different. But we're not looking at the entirety, we're looking at the start of it, duh. Ghostbusters versus I Want a New Drug. I know both songs, but both are quite kind of jaunty. But I never really thought about it too much. LAMO, I heard the song on YouTube, sounds nothing like your theme song. They need to get their head checked. You got my support. So, Sean, whoever that Sean is, Sean with a whole lot of numbers in his name, he's an MGR cuck. Your lame friends, person talks enthusiastically about an awesome hobby. Speculators think I can make money off this if people are that exciting. Community blames hobbyists instead of money-grabbing speculators that try to burn hobbyists down. We're so brainwashed in this country. Connor, fucking heel, some people need to get a hobby. Clutching at straws. Chairman Meow, I remember this coming up with Down with a Sickness, and the famous riff being identical to No Woods by Stompbox. I don't know these songs. And the reaction from the Stompbox guitarist was basically it's a 3-note riff. I'm not surprised someone else also wrote the same thing. This isn't a 3-note riff. Natito Germano, how bad is your band has to go for them to attempt this? It was a drummer YouTube trying to get... hey, talking about me again. Trying to get the band to issue me copyright strikes on my channel. Yay! That's really bad, and I'm sure YouTube don't take that seriously to solve that by themselves. Oh, YouTube don't get involved at all. They just take any strikes and issue them. They certainly didn't look into MJR's false copyright strikes before they applied them. MGR says, good point, maybe YouTube should hear about this. And Mac Denny says, drama YouTuber trying, says all I need to know about the situation, shaking my head. Feel free to tell YouTube, you are the biggest scammer in town, MGR. Mauricio says, it really has nothing to do with the band, which by the way is one of the biggest, best known and most loved in all Spanish rock metal, so it's not considered bad at all. What, plagiarism isn't bad? Okay, why is it called Putana, asks Alex Sanchez. The song is inspired by a fight my wife had with a friend of hers a long time ago. It got pretty nasty for a while. Wow, how exciting. Jake says, just to piss you off, you missed the point, Chief. Alex says, I was asking. Ozzy says, that right, folks? Pewter in Spanish means prostitute and shows Peter Griffin as a prostitute. And Alex Sanchez spells it out a little bit more. I won't use the words here. Castlevania Games. It's at, well, there may be a genuine nerd may not be. Popular major key chord progressions. Yeah, but it's not just one chord, it's several things over and over. Oh, and he does it again. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Genobi, you're fucking useless, aren't you? Your videos are the most boring videos I've ever seen in my life. And his question, was this major scandal with traction? I asked because I'm pretty plugged in. Really? It took you forever to make a bloody Amico video. Yet I never knew this was a thing until this post. Sometimes it feels like creators, creators give more attention to something they shouldn't by getting out in front when doing nothing is best. Albert Menendez, hey Albert. I don't understand what you were saying, Genovi, but I support you. Metal Jesus rocks as an e-beggar, but one I've come to get used to. It's ones like NSG, no swear gamer? No swear gamer. I don't watch his videos really. Excuse me. Ice cream and chocolate. If anyone's getting off on me eating, I'll make a mukbang video. I could do that. Excuse me. Make a live mukbang video. Nice. I mostly joke on here, but this is a genuine. So, no love for NSG and sorry, Albert also says, I come to get used to. It's ones like NSG and Aussie that really turn my crank. Excuse me. Genovi says, no love for NSG and Gen X. I mostly joke on here, but this is a genuine comment and question. Much love, my friend. Same to you. Slide, oh god, this is a weird guy. It's more misinformation, and I noticed a lot of drama and parody channels are doing this to be trolls. That doesn't answer your question, but I'm just stating the overall issue now. You're absolutely correct, says Ozzy. Why make a big deal out of a comedy channel guy who was drinking and claims Tommy Tallarico was involved? He says usual suspects by Evel Knievel has 131 subscribers, and I've never seen him talk about MJR. Sweet and Tender has the GIF. I only just realised the words over the top. I realised that in this moment right now. Yeah. So let's just go back. So Brian E references Vanilla Ice and Queen, Ice Ice Baby. The comments haters gonna hate. Can't really go through the whole thing in detail. Whoever's trying to stir up this nonsense should investigate if Capcom stole the Rift and Mighty Wings from Top Gun. So there's more comments, just more. Let's just. Is there anything that's actually sort of standing out? It's usually the same kind of comments again and again and again, quite frankly. 1 minute, more water. Vicarious Nick, he has a blue tick. So, excuse me. Oh, he's obviously bought his blue tick. Oh, someone else. Couples who have to have couples who are both on Twitter and they promote each other's Twitter pages. Just mad, isn't it? Who cares? Who cares if I'm a Twitch partner? Who cares if you have a partner on Twitter? Oh, we're both on Twitter. We're a lovely couple. We tweet together. Yay. Anyway, this idiot can't even hear the similarity between the two songs, so there we go. Just sounds like some low-life YouTuber trying to get someone else cancelled at the hope of getting views to their own content. It's pathetic. Jonathan Straka. The fact that people are willing to go after you, one of the most well-meaning people on YouTube, is just depressing. Terrence says, what channel brought this up? I searched and nothing came up. Sweet and Tender replies. So just recap. Terrence says, what channel brought this up? I searched and nothing came up. The show is called Amico Forever. Brilliant. Absolutely love it, Sweet and Tender. When people look for problems, says Papa, cool, your intro has roots going back that far. Someone else defending him. I mean, you can't even avoid a talk about your friggin' theme song. Hope it soon passes over. Blah blah blah. It's a few power chords following the same progression as 900,000 other songs. It's bullcrap. Oh, sorry to see you're going through this, says Havagod. These allegations after how much good you've done for the YouTube community over the years. Yeah. I could reply to all of these actually, but it might be quite fun. A lot of people, Daniel Collins says, a lot of people will try anything to get a piece of someone else's hard work. Sorry you're being targeted for something so ridiculously untrue. Keep up the good work, MJ. More people saying a lot of the same things. One saying sounds nothing like it really. Oh yeah. They're clearly different. Ice Ice Baby. Just. From time to time, the algorithm shows me a drama channel doing similar stuff with Reggie. I hope they find something more positive for themselves in the future. Yeah, someone says, going back to the image of the CD, can we hear Funky Dick? So, what else have we got? Just skipping through them all, not reading them all out. My voice will not take it. No one's mentioning my name in all this, so I might have to insert my name into it. Oh yay, another drama channel trying to stir crap up where there's a big giant nothing burger. I'm so sorry you have to deal with stuff like this. Yeah, drama channels are just a bunch of non-contributing zeros. Blah blah blah. I don't plan on selling, but I hope this increases the value of the record that you put out. Let them know, MJR, you're the OG. Windy Pops. Magnificent says, your theme song sounds so generic, I can't see how they can make the claim. The fact that there are people out there to get one of the nicest and most genuine YouTubers just blows my mind. I think I will reply to some of these. It's going to take me a little while to render this video. So, yeah, I think I'll come back to this. Oh, it's wake up and start shit with Metal Jesus Rocks for no reason today. Well, this should end well for somebody. Andrew DeLarco, this is the idiot with the beard. As a musician, it's always been clear that this was your own unique riff. Ignore the hate, Metal Jesus. Yes, so unique. Ah, this is interesting. Coding Samurai says, I say we contact Rick Beto for professional expertise on this. I used to watch some of his videos when they used to pop up on my feed now and again, and then they just sort of went away after a while. I don't know, the YouTube's weird for that. It sort of shows you a lot of things, a lot of their videos constantly for ages, and then or for a short time, and then it's a difference ages to a short time. It'll show for a while anyway. It'll show you their videos, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. I don't know why. Dubika says, I love that you have receipts and everything. So he's referring to MJR's pictures of it going back to 1999, even though that's no sort of evidence whatsoever. Lol, typically poorly researched online non-traversy. Well, it's completely opposite. Blah, 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 blah. Just going through them all. Can you talk about why it says Funky Dick? Yeah. People are such weenies, never happy unless they're in an uproar over nothing. Next week's post will be MJR posting about using a green screen to fake his game collection. Well, interestingly, people have commented in some of the comments on my videos that he borrows his games to sort of bolster his collection. So they're not all his games. So, if he wants to do like a top 10 games for this particular system or whatever, he won't own all the games, but he'll borrow them from other people so he can make the video. Excuse me. Oh, God, winter. Why do we have to have winter colds? Phil Miyamoto, I stand with Metal Jesus Rocks. Simp. Never in doubt, dude. Now, when do we get to hear Funky Dick? Everyone wants a bit of Funky Dick. Come on, guys. This is Metal Jesus we're talking about. Dude has been rocking for over 2,000 years already. Anyone saying this doesn't really know how music works. So you have to deal with a hate watcher like this. Glad you kept your receipts, though. He's used that term before. Skipping through them all. Slider 6. Oh, more replies. Oh. Matt Kenyon, coming after a lifelong musician and pretty hardcore collector. Of course you have all the receipts, lol. Dumb idea on that drama channel's part. Yeah, I know, right? I saved everything. Even though he doesn't... There's no evidence whatsoever. And someone says, personally, I wouldn't admit it sounds similar, as that could look bad in court. Boyd 1981 says, okay, but more importantly, Funky Dick. I think we're nearly at the end here. Whoever the channel is that said that is the same song, is crazy and or deaf. Ben says, sometimes riffs just sound similar and it happens all the time. Sometimes it's a little too similar, like Coldplay's riff of Joe Satriani. And other times it's purely coincidence, and yours is obviously the latter. These shit-stirring YouTubers need to get a life. Someone's replied to him, have YouTube will troll, lol. Oh, yeah, thank you, Zoe. You know, you can always tell Zoe's put pronouns in her bio. Whenever anyone puts pronouns in their Twitter bio or any social media, that means you have to listen to them. Yeah? If someone has pronouns in their bio, it means they are important and you have to listen to them. Okay? Thank you. So, there we go. I think we're pretty much at the end now. This is really annoying of Twitter. It doesn't put them in any sort of proper order at all. Just sort of random order. So anyway, I think we've exhausted the list there because, excuse me, I'm recording this on February the 7th and it's not put. There's been nothing from February the 7th, so that thread's kind of exhausted itself. So I'll put this video up and then I'll go through the other ones soon, or some of it, because there's like 700 comments. But we'll see what we get out of it anyway. Anyway, of course, obviously, unless he deletes that thread, which would then make it even more sus. But you've seen it. Where are we? You've seen the thread anyway, so it's got 720 comments, and we just look at a few. Newest. RMW says they settled out of court for autographs from MJR. Wow, screw that YouTube channel. Also, you see, I would happily reply to all of these comments with a link to my video, but then YouTube would just see that and see it spam me and stop me commenting. Excuse me. So, Nick Bryan, damn bro, you have the evidence solid. We know you aren't ripping anyone off. Oh no, of course not. Yeah, that's perfectly solid evidence. Anyway, so that's all for now on this shifting shenanigans. Let's go back to this week. So there we go. What do you think? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, for now, please comment. Oh, I lost track now. Anyway, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications, and cue Genesis. Sorry, not cue Genesis. Q